I'll never forget when I was reading something one day and I read the words, sympathy is a crutch. And I thought, I don't know, it just hit me right in the chest, because I was talking ad nauseam about my divorce and my situation and my ex, and gosh, to anybody that would listen. And I think back and now I'm like really embarrassed, and I feel bad for all those people who, sat through hours and hours and hours of me, lamenting over and over again. And I was thinking about this lately, and I wanted to talk about how to, reverse that need for sympathy. So it really is like mud. It keeps us stuck. Because when we talk and talk and talk about the situation, the people that have done you wrong, especially when it comes down to, it comes to our ex, excuse me, the things that he did wrong, the things that all of his, wrongdoings or mistakes and things he said and things he did, and over and over and over and over, then we think at the time, we're surrounded by our girlfriends, or we're on the phone and we're getting so much feedback, like so much sympathy. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe you had to go through that, and I can't believe he did that, and how dare he. I mean, your friends are always going to be on your side, and they're always going to be supporting you, and that's not necessarily that helpful. Because think about it. You're lamenting, you're bitching and moaning ad nauseum. You might feel better for a second when someone says, wow, you feel validated because you have been through hard things. But then, do you really, really, really feel better? You feel worse. When I was, bitching and moaning and on and on and on, just, oh, I'm so sorry, you're so strong, you're so amazing for having to go through that. You think you feel better for a second, order another drink, cry some more tears, you've got, support around you, you think, but it's not. It definitely keeps you right in the path. It keeps you in the past, keeps you focused on the past, keeps you focused on what was happening back then. And that keeps you stuck. It keeps you from moving forward and to accomplish what you really want, is to attract an awesome husband. And, another one of my favorite quotes is by Lori Harder. She says, and I put this in my book, she said, your environment is stronger than your willpower. Because we all really want to make great decisions, and we want to kick ass, and we want to have a great life, and we want to accomplish our goals, and we want to attract a great husband. But if you're surrounding yourself with people who love to talk about the past, who love to complain, and who may not have really healthy relationships themselves, may not have a very high regard for good relationships. They've just come out of a divorce themselves, or they haven't found the one, or they've been through trauma. Everybody's healing from something. But what I found is, if you surround yourself with people who don't believe it's possible, who don't believe that real love exists, and who don't believe that it's possible to find an amazing man, and that incredible single men exist, and that one of them is meant for you, well, that will take you backwards. That will not strengthen your belief that it's possible. That will do the opposite. It'll actually take you a step back, and then a further step back, instead of taking a step forward, where if you strengthen that belief that it's possible, and you surround yourself with people who have amazing relationships, and you only take advice from people who have amazing relationships, who have what you want, and you get crystal clear about what you want, then each time you're taking one step closer, one step closer, one step closer. And in my opinion, you're taking one step closer to your beloved, the man that was meant for you. And, I feel very strongly about who you surround yourself with in general, right? There's all kinds of sayings and quotes and people that talk about you are who you hang around with. You are your tribe. You are the some of your 5 closest friends, right? I mean, that's all very true, especially when you're trying to attain a relationship goal. If you look around you and the people that you spend the most time talking to are maybe single or negative, or they just don't believe that it is possible to have an amazing, wonderful 40-year marriage, they're taking you off your game. They're taking you a step back. And it's so crucial to surround yourself with people who have what you want. You wouldn't go to to the gym and if you want to get in shape, you wouldn't hire somebody who's not in shape because they don't have the moral authority. They're not doing it themselves, right? If you want to, have a financial advisor, or, get financial advice, or you want to save for your kids' college, or you want to invest in the stock market, well, you wouldn't hire somebody who's broke because they haven't done it themselves. Well, it's the same thing with a relationship goal. You wouldn't ask advice for somebody who doesn't have what you want or doesn't believe that it's possible. And when you surround yourself with people that do believe it, or do have it, do want it, do believe it's possible, then you're strengthening your own beliefs, and their beliefs have to come from within so that you know it can happen. You believe it's possible. If it's possible for one of us, it's possible for all of us. And so be careful the next time you're thinking about, bitching about your ex-husband. And I know we all need to talk, and I hope the availability to have a great therapist like I did. I had an amazing therapist, and so I got to talk it all out. But then, if you find yourself reaching to do that again and again and again and again, and every single one of your conversations is about the past and about the wrongdoings and about the horrible things and the horrible things that you went through, well, just think about that for a second. That's not going to get you closer to your goal. If you really want a relationship, then you have to do things that keep you in the right direction, keep you in that steady path towards him, and just focus in, turn the focus within yourself, and, work on your boss list, and work do one little tiny step that gets you closer to accomplishing any of your goals. And, read a book, and call somebody who's been married for a long time, and really strengthen those beliefs by strengthening the people that you surround yourself with, by strengthening your conversations, your own, what you are talking about and what you are putting out to the universe. Just make sure that it's going to help you get to your goal, because it really can, I think, take you backwards or forwards. So I hope you keep moving forward, and thank you so much for listening. And if you please subscribe, that really helps me a lot. And I also have a weekly newsletter that I send out weekly-ish with great tips and articles and strategies for attracting the love of your life, so that you can do the same thing. And I'm wishing you lots of love.